Okay, I'm going to show you how to hack Spore so that you can play Grox. Now, to hack Spore, you're going to need some software to be able to hack Spore. So you want to go to Internet Explorer. Okay, now you want to type in on the, you want to type in the internet bar real quick, www.sporebase.com. It's all one word. Okay, once you get to Sporebase, you want to go down and you'll see a little menu box. You want to go to downloads. Okay, now once you get there, it says downloads, T-Search, and Spore CC. You want to click on the T-Search. Okay, now it'll have two options there. So mirror one and try to download this file via email, eDonkey, blah blah blah. You want to click on mirror one under server. Once you do that, a window will pop up and says file download. You want to save the file, not open it, and then you want to go to documents and then to downloads, and then you should see, once you finish downloading, so you should see T-Search. It's a zip file, and you want to click on, then you'll see, you want to click on it, and you see a bunch of options here. You want to go to T-Search. It says application. It's the 581 gigabyte. So you want to double click on that, and you want to extract all the files. Okay, extract all the files. That, and then this little window will pop up, and you'll see all the files are extracted. And to easily find the extracted files, you want to go back to documents and then downloads again, and then you see an unzipped file, a T-Search, and that's how you find that. To open T-Search, you want to go down to the little T-Search. This is application, except this time it's the 1,516 gigabytes. So you double click on it, and it opens the T-Search. Okay. So once you get T-Search open, you want to be able to, you need one more thing. One more thing. So you go back to the Internet Explorer, and you go back to Sporebase, and then you're going to go to Hacking Guide in the little menu right here. And then you want to go down to number 9. This is Grox Hack. Click on it. Okay. So once the page fully loads, you want to go. The little Grox. You want to down to the ground, load the Grox. You want to click on it and then drag it on your desktop. So let's do blah blah blah. Yeah, and then that's the Grox. So after you do this, we'll just click this down for now, and then you want to open Spore back up. Okay. Now, to hack it so that you can play as the Grox, you need to click on a star, new game. And you can only play as the Grox through Tribal, Civilization, and Space Stage. I don't know why you can't play it through Future Cell Stage, but oh well. So I'm going to start off on, I'll start off on Space Stage. You want to go to your creations, and you have your creations here, and you want to go to create your own. Okay, once you're there, you want to, first thing you want to do is name your creature, any random name, and then add a mouth to it. Any mouth, no matter what. Just add a mouth real quick, and then you want to save it. You don't want to click on the little green save and exit. You want to click on the little save. It's a little blue icon. So you're going to save it real quick. Okay. Once it's saved, you want to go to documents, and then you have download, same thing, T-Search, and then you open the application. We'll just click this down real quick. For easier access, you could just drag the application down onto your desktop, and then this will just come right up. And then once you're there to T-Search, you want to go to Open Process. Click on the little arrow next to it, and then go down to Spore App EXE. Once you're there, okay. Now, since we have Spore already open, you want to click on the little magnifying glass that says Insert New Search. We're going to search new search. Now we're going to search for the value 0. And then we're going to click on OK. Okay, now you're gonna see a huge amount of search results come up, so you can't work with that. So we're gonna go back down and we're gonna remove the head. Okay, and then we're gonna click on the little magnifying glass that has 30 little dots after it, says search next. And now that we don't have a head, we're gonna switch the value to 1024, so 1024, and then we're gonna click OK. Now we should get fewer results, but not that much fewer that we can work with. So we're gonna go back real quick and we're gonna add a head again. Okay, and go back to T-search, and then new search, and then we're gonna type in 0. We're gonna do the same thing over and over again, and until we get about maybe 1 value left. Let's just do this real quick. Remember, it's gonna be 10024 for no head and 0 for a mouth, or mouth, yeah. So we have 2 values now. So I'm just gonna use the first one. It might be it, and then we're gonna X this down since we already have the code, the address code for it. Now, that picture of the Grox is gonna come in handy. So we're going to take it and click it and drag it all the way over to the little Spore window, and then we're going to drag it over our creature, and we're going to go don't save, and now you have the Grox. That is the Grox. And then you're going to go back to T-search. Now since you have the code, the value changes to 32, so we're going to change that to 0 real quick, and then you want to click on the little box right here, this little box that's behind the blue, and click on it, and it says it freezes the values. Now let's do that real quick. Now, if you were to not use T-search and you click on this, save and exit, a little thing would come up and say the creation cannot be saved. But with T-search, and once you've done this, you could save the creation, which is allowing you to hack it. Okay, and then we're going forward. Just no theme. Normal. Now for now I already have copies of the Grox ships and hotel and town halls and everything, but to get these, let's see, quick, you could just X this down since it doesn't matter anymore. To for more realistic play as the Grox, you want to go back to you might want to go back to Spore base. Real quick, and you want to go to hacked downloads in the menu, and then you want to say hacked things, creatures, extra part creatures, and it says other. Click on other. Now when it comes up, there's gonna be pictures of what the Grox have: their airplane, aquatic vehicle, spaceship, land vehicle, entertainment system, house, entertainment house, house, factory, and town hall. So same thing with the Grox. You just want to click this down, take the picture, and drag it to your desktop, and then you have the picture on it. And then you just want to open Spore back up. Let's just X this out since we've already done it. And then you just want to go to create, and then you want to go to the creator. So we're going to airplane, military, create. And then you take the plane, the Grox plane, drag it over the Spore symbol again, and then put it over, and then let go, and then it should automatically pop up. And that's it. And that's how I also get the Spore vehicles. And this won't be your creation. It'll be automatically deleted from the server unless you alter it. So you want to go to description, just put in something like Grox. Hold on. Something like Grox. Enter. and then so that changed it without having to actually change it. So and then you click save and exit. Now this doesn't have any problem with the same thing with the Grox, and it lets you save it, and then you could share it, and it's an exact copy. It's the exact copy of what the Grox actually have. So I guess you want to see how the Grox play out, so I'm gonna have to redo that hack. So I'm gonna see in a little bit when I get them back, do it all over again stuff.